Hey guys, this is Statton, and today I'm going to give you an update as to what's been going on. Okay, to start off with, I would like to acknowledge that I know I haven't exactly kept up with my schedule as of late. I usually try to post a video every Wednesday and every Saturday, with a heart-to-heart Statton video every other Wednesday, but things have been very busy the last few months, and the good news is, though, I have a new job now. Not that there was anything wrong with the old job. It was a good job, but the hours, was what made it difficult. It was a 12-hour shift from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Otherwise, yeah, it was an enjoyable job, but it made making videos very difficult. And so, but now I found a job where I can work day shifts now, and instead of 12 hours, it's 10 hours, which some of you may not see that big of a difference, but believe me, it feels different. You can tell the difference, and I don't feel as tired and worn down. I get to be up while the sun is out, and that makes me feel more awake than I felt in a long time. Well, anyways, there's a few other changes I'm doing. These aren't big changes, and they are only temporary, but I think I'll let you in on them. For starters, I think some of you have noticed I haven't been doing Life is Strange lately, even though I'm not finished with it. And that's largely to do with two things. One, it's gonna sound like a contradiction, because I do like the game. I do like Life is Strange, but because I try to make my videos half-hour long, and Life is Strange is one of those games where I know it should be obvious where the auto saves are, but it's like they happen at such odd times that I can backtrack a little bit because I didn't stop at the right moment. For that reason, when I do Life is Strange, I actually try to do a whole chapter in one shot, but then I break that chapter up into half-hour segment videos, when you live if you have a family, you'll realize that playing a game that long, it's not that easy to do, because then the mic picks up all the background noises and everything. And I try to make it so there isn't a lot of background noises cluttering up the video. Unfortunately, I do not have a room like some YouTubers have where they can do videos uninterrupted, and that sounds like I'm complaining. I'm really not. I love my family, and I understand that everybody has things that they need to do. And with doing games like Life is Strange, because it's not fair for them to have to hold off on doing the things they need to do just so there isn't a lot of background noise. That's not fair for them. So with that said, I will get back to Life is Strange, but there's two things I'm gonna do differently. One, I'm gonna wait for a time when I actually can do those videos, and two, it will no longer be on Saturdays. The reason for this is because I noticed that despite the fact that I like Life is Strange, I know those are the videos that are getting the fewest amount of views. So I don't, which is kind of weird because there used to be a time when it was talked about an awful lot. I saw people post that game on. There are people I'm subscribed to that played Life is Strange, and they got a lot of views. I don't know. Maybe it's the fact. Maybe it was just for that time, and now Life is Strange is not that popular of a game. I have no clue in all truthfulness, but it's, and not to mention despite the fact that I like the game, the one final thing is I felt like I was getting a little burnt out on it. That sounds like a contradiction. It's the truth. So if I do Life is Strange, I post it. It'll be posted on Wednesdays, which are the days I really do the short games, not the long ones. By doing that, I can move on to The Last of Us for Saturday, which I've already got 2 videos out on my channel for that. So I'm telling you all this so you know I'm not giving up on Life is Strange. I'm just taking a short break from it, and it will be out on Wednesdays, so it won't be every Wednesday. May not even be every other Wednesday because of every other Wednesday I try to leave for a heart-to-heart with Statton. So that's the only temporary change. Until I get through the Life is Strange series, that Life is Strange is being moved to Wednesdays, and I'm gonna do The Last of Us for Saturdays until I get through The Last of Us. Another thing I would like to bring up to anyone that sees this video is if there's... I'm not sure if you guys can hear me over the sound of the monsters attacking, so I'll hold off and that's for a moment. I'm almost done with this one. There we go. I'm not sure how well you guys can hear me when it comes to when I'm fighting the monsters. I forgot to tweak the in fact, I think I'll go ahead and take a look at that right now and just fix that right now. That way I don't have to deal with any more interruptions. I'll leave that up. I like having that as loud as I can get it. Okay. Now, with that said, that I got that fixed. Another thing I would like to bring up to all of you is this: if there's any subjects that you want me to cover over in the Heart to Heart with Statton videos, oh, being ambushed here. If there's any subjects you want me to cover over, whether if it's serious subjects like the ones I sometimes do with the Heart to Heart with Statton's or videos, or if you want me to talk about movies like I did with Star Wars and everything, I plan on covering over other movies. And just so you all know, I'm not gonna be with the times, so to speak, if you know what I mean. I'm not gonna cover over necessarily the latest movies, and I may be a little behind time. So when it comes to movies like I want to go over. I would like to go over the comparison of the 2 Aladdin movies, the live action and the cartoon, not only what they have different, and I'm not going to cover over what everyone else has covered over, like the political agendas behind all of it and which one is better, because I will always think that the animated one is better. You can't even if you like them both, you can like both versions and still think one is better than the other. There's now for me, I don't have a particular problem with the live action Aladdin movie. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's good, but for now that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to sway your thinking on that, but I always like the animated version. But that's a subject for another time. Um, the the point is at the bottom in the description I am gonna leave an email address for anyone that wants me to touch on a subject but doesn't feel like they want to put it in the comment section. By doing that, I'll read over as many of those as I can, and I will if it's a movie I've never seen, I'll do what I can to watch it and let you know what I think of it. And some time goes by and I haven't done it. Don't think I'm not going to get around to it. Unfortunately, I do have a very I do have a very busy life, and not to say none of you do. I'm pretty sure a lot of you feel that way about it too, and that's perfectly understandable. I'm just explaining that don't worry, don't think I'm ignoring you if you leave a comment or something and I don't respond to it right away. So I think with this new job and this new schedule, I should be able to get back on track and do 2 videos every week now again. And I'm very happy about that, and I'm very excited because there's so many games I want to go over, even including the games that I know I'll probably not be good at. If anything, it'll at least give all of you something to laugh about. And as I say, uh, practice makes perfect, so maybe if I do those games enough, I'll get better over time. I know that in a while back, I used to do Fortnite, which I'm not going to lie to all of you. I think I even said this in my first Fortnite videos. I'm not a big fan of Fortnite. I did it mostly for Alderon. He's a friend of mine who also has a YouTube channel, so I if you are interested in checking out his channel, I'd recommend it. And but he and I actually collabed and did Fortnite videos together. I only did like 5 of them, but mostly because he wanted to do them. And at the time, Fortnite, I don't know if it is a big thing anymore because I hardly hear it being brought up. But um, he, but because I thought it would be what the viewers would want, and it's what Alderon wanted at the time, I did it. Wasn't very good at it. In fact, after like the first video, I just decided if I'm as poor at it as I am, I'm at least gonna just lay back and just try to have fun with it. Not going to be competitive because let's face it, I can't. When it comes to first person, or actually, it's not a first person shooter, but it's close, not that far from it. But when it comes to that game and H1Z1, I know I can't hit my target very well. And I have some H1Z1 videos that I'm a little disappointed with the turn that they gave it because it was supposed to be a zombie survival game and it had a lot of promise. And while I still like it, it did leave me disappointed. But I think at this point I'm just repeating what I've said in previous videos so long ago, but I'm saying them again now in case for the viewers that have not seen those videos. Not the, oh, I wasn't planning on saying this, but the thought just occurred to me right now. Just as I said that any if there's any subjects any of you want me to touch on for the Heart with Stanton videos, likewise, if there's any games I have yet to post that you want me to look up and give a shot, then let me know. Uh, I already got some games in reserved, and it's going to take some time for me to get through them all because, well, you know, posting only 2 videos a week, that and so that means you're gonna have to wait every Wednesday and every Saturday for video. That's that's not a lot of videos to crank out at one time, but at the same time, they do recommend that you do that. I know I watched one of PewDiePie's videos, which and I agree with some of the things that he has said. You don't. He said that you don't want to burn yourself out by cranking out too many videos at one time. And I thought that was great advice. And it may seem silly for me to recommend his channel because he's one of the top YouTubers. I mean, if you're watching this video, you've most likely seen his videos already. But by the off chance if you haven't, I do recommend him as well. He does have he has quite the humor, but he also has a lot of knowledge, and I do the Wednesday and Saturday videos. So yeah, he's a smart guy when it comes to all these things. I mean, he knows what he's doing clearly. I mean, he has with all the subscribers he has. Let's see, I'm almost done with this influence run. Anyways, I think that's about it. So, so instead of forcing all of you to see the completion of this influence run, because I've done videos with influence runs before, so I'll just find a safe spot where I know I'm not going to get jumped. And I think this will be a good place right here. So, this is it for the update with Statton, and I hope the ideas I have will work out. I'm excited, and like I said before, I've said this more than once that I don't really expect to ever be a famous YouTuber. I don't expect to get thousands of subscribers or thousands of views for that matter. And but even if I were to remain the rest of my life with only 30 some subscribers, guess what? I'm still gonna post videos because it's what I love to do. I I love being able to not only record videos of gameplay, but also to just be able to talk about things and know that there are some people that listen. My channel's not meant for everybody. I try to appeal to as many different audiences as I can, hence why when I do games, I'll even do games that I don't necessarily have any interest in, but I'll do them anyways because my channel, even though it's my channel, it's meant for all of you as well. It's meant for all of you to enjoy, and you're not going to enjoy my channel if there's no games on it that you yourselves do not like. So with that said, my name is Statton. Like, share, and subscribe, and you all have yourselves a wonderful day.